Today we are going to talk about the Antepedia service. Antepedia is a public search engine for open source files. That is, Antepedia retrieves the open source projects that released or integrated a file. For example, let's say that you have a jar file and you can't remember from which project does it come from. What would you do? Antepedia.com can find the original project of that file. Let me show you what Antepedia can do for you. Here I have a typical Eclipse setup that uses a library named repack.jar. With such a name, it is very difficult to know the original project of this library. However, I remember that it repacks different jars. Unfortunately, there are many open source projects that can do such a thing. Then, from which project this library comes from? Let's figure it out using Antepedia. Just go to antepedia.com to find the origin of repack.jar. The Antepedia service is presented as a web search, but instead of searching text, you will search a file. Basically, you select your files using the Browse button and then click the Search button. Instantly, the Antepedia interface will start uploading your file, and once the file is up in the system, the search will start. Don't worry about your files being kept in our servers. Antepedia will never store them. As you can see, the search is pretty fast and we get several results. Antepedia presents the results highlighting the title of the project and its URL. On the right hand, you find the project host, and below that first line, you find a short extract of the project description. By hovering the text, the full description appears as a tooltip. The Antepedia search gives valuable information about the file you uploaded. You find the license used for the file, its original name, and its first release date. In this case, the project that released the file repack.jar is jar.links. And note that the original name of this file was jar 1.0rc3.jar. Also notice that Antepedia finds two projects containing the file repack.jar. The first one is the original project. The second one is another project that integrated that file. Antepedia enables you to fastly share your search with your friends and coworkers. Just click the Share It button, copy the address, and you're ready to go. You can also avoid the upload phase on Antepedia by using the Release Cooker, an antelink application. The Release Cooker is a macro repository browser that enables you to track and target your development and integration process. The last feature of the Release Cooker links with Antepedia to find the origin of your source code. So, for example, you can imagine a project in which the development team has once integrated a third-party open source file or library. Using the Release Cooker, you can trace the origin of that library. Let me show you. Here I have the Release Cooker for the eCache open source project. This project integrates a library jar file called Maven and tasks. Using the Antepedia link, we can search the project that initially released this file and know more about it. So let's click on it. In this case, the Maven and task library was released by the Maven central repository and was found in 3 other projects. Try Antepedia yourself and visit www.antepedia.com. Thank you.